Welcome to The Switch, podcasts that are wired to online and offline marketing.
Okay, welcome to The Switch. We are wired for online and offline marketing, and we've got an awesome show lined up here today. We got, as usual, we have Wayne, our branding guru.
Hey, I love that word guru.
I love that word guru. And we have an awesome guest in Paul Roach, the legend that is Paul Roach. He is a business coach guru.
Yep, guru. He's deserved the right.
Absolutely. He is an educator, an author, unfortunately a Perth Glory fan.
Oh, why is that unfortunate, Steve?
Well, we'll come back to that later.
There's only one team in the town.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's an all-round nice guy.
Yep, absolutely. It's great to have you along today, Paul. Been looking forward to this. So.
Yeah, awesome, guys. So am I.
Yeah,
absolutely.
good stuff.
But before we start, we just want to know what kind of a person Paul is, and this will probably determine the direction of this podcast. So, are you Android or iOS?
Seriously?
Seriously, better
Android.
answer.
Android.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You know this is a branding marketing podcast, don't you?
Yes, Android. Yes.
Yeah, Android. We're very, very proud of that.
Appreciate your honesty, Paul.
Honesty and with confidence.
Yeah, okay.
And are you a Windows or Mac?
Windows.
Oh, really?
It's like the double whammy.
I think we
It's
should
not
send him
going
out
well.
right now.
I'm in the corner. I don't know where to go, mate.
So Paul, great to have you here. We've got a really, really cool show, and we'd really love your input on any items that you feel you can comment on. But they say that you change careers maybe 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 times in your lifetime, don't they?
Yeah, you'd be about right.
That'd be about right. And I know I have. I'm not sure about Wayne.
No. It's about 2.
Oh, 1.5 maybe.
I knew what I wanted from an early age.
So, Paul, what would you, if you weren't who you are, if you weren't doing what you were doing, what would you be?
It's a really interesting question, isn't it? I reckon I'd be just writing books.
Yeah.
Yeah, not books like I've written, but novels, stories,
brilliant.
that sort of thing. Yeah.
So there's a passion there for writing.
Yeah, something in there that says, "Hey, I'd just love to be sitting on the beach writing books." Yeah.
Wow, that is very, very cool. And they do say every single person has got a book inside them waiting to get out.
Absolutely.
And you have done just that. I'm just going to do a bit of product placement here.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very, very, very nice. We'll come back to that. Smarter Business, Stronger Cash Flow, which is, I purchased that book off you. I've read segments of it because it is actually aligned to that kind of reading where it's just an awesome way to lay out a book, and we'll get to that in a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
For me, I'd like to be diving in the ocean.
I think the beach part was perfect.
Yeah.
I could be there right now.
Yeah.
And also talking about that book, Cash Flow, I've kind of cocked up a few things in my business life and soon found out that cash flow was king the hard way.
As we all do.
And as a creative person, boy, did I have some learning to do. So I've started reading. I'm about 3 in and really enjoying it. And we'll talk about that early part of the book when you're being pushed through the doors of a hospital. That is a very interesting story in itself. So looking forward to that.
But let's face it, us creatives don't do numbers very
No, we
well.
don't.
And whenever we see a nice shiny object, we just go.
I think you've got to understand that us numbers people don't do creative as well.
Yeah.
So it's a thing that makes the world go round.
That's right. That's why we need each other.
Yeah.
That's right.
The yin and the yang. I love it.
That's cool. Sitting on the beach writing books. That
Yeah.
sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't normally start a show like this, but I had cereal this morning,
Uh-huh.
and I don't have cereal very often. It's probably months or even years since I had a bowl of cereal.
Okay.
And
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
Because of your
Yeah.
age, wouldn't have been all brand or something, would it?
You're a funny guy.
Oh, yeah.
But it got me to thinking, where did all those cereal adverts go? You know, we
Yes.
last episode we touched on a few adverts, but I don't see any cereal
No, that's actually a
adverts.
very good point.
They had some great ones. Rice Krispies was one of them
Yeah.
back in the UK.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pops, you know, all those classic.
And Nutrigrain was a
Nutrigrain,
massive one in the
yeah, it
Aussie
was.
market,
That's right.
with the Surf Life Saving and all those personalities around it. And they were hitting TV spots really hard for a good decade. And you know, it's not till you just said that I suddenly realised I might have seen one in the last couple of weeks, and I think it was Kellogg's.
Jeez.
What's happened? Why is that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's maybe they just decided they weren't getting bang for their buck. Who knows?
That's
Have
huge
you-
market
It's
still.
a massive market. Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen how the shelf space in the supermarket for cereals is constantly decreasing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Massively.
Yeah.
I haven't
Same
noticed
as
that.
biscuits. Same
Yeah.
as biscuits. Yeah, they're both.
Yeah, they used to command a whole aisle pretty much in their own. Now
Yeah.
they're half that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going out of fashion like cigarettes, eh?
I think it's the health thing too, because there was a lot of product in the market that was extremely high in sugars,
Oh, yeah.
and so they were
I
being
tasted that this morning.
yeah they were being
God.
promoted as a health product, and then
Jeez.
when you looked at the sugar content, you thought, really, a health product?
Ah.
Maybe not.
Ah.
So there's probably been there's been a lot of change in that regard.
Backlash.
Yeah, and people are now saying, no, I'm not going to buy that anymore. It's not good for my kids.
No.
It's full of sugar and whatever. So that's probably got a lot to do with it. But I would say the shelf space and the costs and what you're getting, again, bang for buck, what you're getting out of the sales through what you're paying for that shelf space has probably got a lot to do with it too.
Yeah. Oh, I just found it interesting. I was thinking, whoa, what's really going on? So, since the last episode, lots has happened.
Yep.
Once again, I mean, we do this show once every couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And so much happened during that time. Personally, I went on my first e-scooter ride.
Oh, okay.
Sunday night down West Coast Highway,
Awesome.
up and down Sunset. It was
Were you wearing a
amazing.
helmet?
Yes, I was wearing a
Very
helmet.
good, very good.
Very
I'll tell you what, those things go faster than
Yeah.
you think.
Yeah.
And they are awesome. It's such an awesome experience. I probably wouldn't buy a scooter, but just to be able to do
Give
that,
it a crack. Yeah.
give it a crack, it was so much fun, I tell you. Have you done it?
No, I haven't. Although, if being honest, in the last 2 days, there's been one fatality and another pretty serious accident involving e-scooters.
Oh,
So, I think I've seen them flying around everywhere, and I know there's a speed limit on them and all that sort of thing. And I'm now seeing adverts on TV and hearing it on radio, which are pointing to the safety of e-scooter, reminding e-scooter riders what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
So if that's happening, then obviously the market is changing quite radically, and there's people getting on them left, right, and centre. And
well, it's legal to
Yeah.
get on the roads now, so
absolutely, but I see so many people just flying along without helmets on and whatever, and so it's like anything, you know. Look after yourselves. If you've got an e-scooter, do the right thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're fabulous. They're unreal. I've never tried it. I probably will try it. Although my wife says to me, anything that's even vaguely risky, don't do it.
Oh.
You're not going to do it. I won't allow you to do it. You're not getting a bike. You're not going to skydive. You're not going to do this. So obviously I don't listen all the time. But,
No.
but also I know that she's a little bit wiser than me. And I still have a little bit of rad in these veins.
It's not an extreme ride. It's just
No.
a nice ride to be outdoors at
Yeah.
sunset, going
Perfect.
down, watching the sea.
along the beach. Yeah, I love it. Sounds
Paul,
good.
have you?
No, I haven't.
No,
No, I haven't.
it's definitely a pleasant ride. It doesn't go too fast, but yeah, if you want to try it, it certainly didn't make me want to buy one. But, it's just a really, really cool experience.
Well, there's a massive market. I'm dealing with a client that's selling them like crazy at the moment, especially in a city and around the city for commuters, for people that are working in the
Is that
city.
Evolution?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was going to bring that up. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
the story about how that brand came along, and geez, man, that brand is amazing.
It was great fun and great people to work with. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that market is obviously changed too. And we've talked about COVID previously and how that's affected markets and the way people do business, and the way people are buying. And it's just been the same for them.
Yeah.
It's been amazing what a lockdown will do. People just want to get out in the hills and buy a mountain bike and just start riding and feel like they're free because they can't go anywhere else.
That's right.
And so sales with bikes has gone through the roof.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty amazing
Electric
time.
bikes.
Electric bikes and pedal bikes, push bikes. Yeah. Yeah. So they've done really well, and it's an exciting time for them, and it's exciting for us to be involved in their evolution.
Yeah. The boom
Get
boom.
that pun in there.
Yeah. I mean, I was walking, went for a walk the other day thinking, I'm seeing more electric bikes than actual pedal bikes. And good on the pedal bikers, eh?
Yeah, well, some would say, is that a bad thing though? There's going to be less fit people out there now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there will be.
Of course there will be. With the scooters and the e-bikes and, they don't pedal. They don't pedal.
No, they don't want to do
They
anything.
don't pedal.
Good for their mental health.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. But, yeah.
Glass half full there,
Yeah,
eh? You've come to the wrong place, Paul Roach.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, look at that. Time's up.
Look at that.
Paul's just got an urgent call.
So a couple of real cool, before we head into a couple of startup websites, just a couple of really, really cool things that I've been very interested in. James Webb Telescope. Do you know anything about that?
No, I
No?
don't.
Nothing at all.
So they sent this telescope off into space, and apparently it can see 100 million years into the past.
What?
So
Okay.
they will be able to look at not when the Big Bang actually happened, but very, very soon after the Big Bang actually happened,
Okay.
because obviously all this time-space continuum type stuff, they look back in
Get
the
your
past.
head around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and I can't get my head around it, but just the thought
The concept
of
of
being
seeing
able
back.
to look back in time to see how the universe was created just blows my mind.
Unreal. I've got to do some homework now.
Yeah. So, do
Thanks.
you know about the James Webb Telescope?
No.
No. Okay. Well, let's swiftly move on then. But I'll tell you guys, it's a topic.
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing stuff. I mean, we've talked about the metaverse, which is very relevant to branding and marketing,
Yep.
and seeing how SMEs and corporates even
Yep.
jumping on the bandwagon.
Oh yeah,
non-stop.
it's just massively changing every single week, and with Web 4 fast approaching, and how everyone's going to be.
Web 4, Web 3?
Web 3, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Web 4.
Sorry, I
geez.
was looking through that telescope. I got lost in the time
Looking the other way.
continuum.
Jeez, Web 4.
Yeah.
That's a scary thought.
I'm ahead of my time, mate.
Yeah. But
It's changing radically all the time, and there's just so much stuff happening. And even for people that have got the time to fully immerse themselves into the new technologies and how it's quickly changing, there's so much.
So much. And I genuinely think there's going to be a split in the population. People who are going to be with it, and people who are just not.
Yeah.
And who
Yeah,
are
I would
anti.
agree with that. Yeah, I
Anti.
would agree with that. Yeah.
So, I'm not sure which side I sit.
It's too early. We don't really know how it's going to affect everything yet. So it's just going to be a watch this space and react accordingly. But I do believe in getting in front of things and making sure that you've got some understanding about how it's going to affect. The same with you, with your clients, with my clients, and how they need to get in front of things and the change in that space, and making sure that whatever we're doing and recommending is still relevant. But as to how that's all going to fit in and work, no idea. It's exciting. Probably it's a little bit scary too. Yeah. Some of the stuff that I've read.
I don't want to be left behind.
Out. No, I don't think it. Yeah, I agree. But there'll be those that are just stubborn for the sake of being stubborn and going, no, I don't want change. I'm happy with the way things are. But unfortunately, we're just going to get left behind, because we've seen it many times over the last decade, 2 decades, how big companies have just been left behind because they haven't been willing to embrace change and technology and how it can help
That's right.
help a business and help sales and the way they sell to their market.
Yeah.
You could just be left behind. So it will pay to be in front of it and understand it at the very least, and see then how that's going to work within your business environment, and how you can elevate your business through that new space. So I think it's really exciting. I just think there's just so much that I can only take in so much, and it's just, it's unbelievable what's going to be happening and occurring in the next 5 to 10 years.
And we talk about people getting more unfit, that the metaverse isn't conducive to fitness.
No.
Well, I don't know, it could be, but I'm not sure. Paul, are you a technologist at all?
Not a technologist, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I know I'm in the wrong spot, but we can work on that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's never too late.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Never too late. Synthetic biology.
There we go.
I know I'm throwing these topics in there just to get your thoughts. We can revisit these in later episodes. Absolutely. But synthetic technology, where, for example, you'd be able to grow meat without killing animals.
Yep.
What is that? How much of an impact? I mean, that's just like the tip of the iceberg. What kind of an impact would that have on people starving in the world?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there's so many good things and positives that can come out of that.
Absolutely.
There will be those that will say, yeah, but synthetic, what does that mean? What is that doing to our bodies?
Yeah.
Where most people already know and believe that we're full of plastics and things that are killing us on a day-to-day basis and causing all sorts of health issues. I suppose if the proof is there and then it's healthy, why not? It will change.
Well, we're talking about
change the world.
Growing people.
No, that's maybe going too far.
No, that's happening now.
Yeah, I know, but we've also talked about embryo and there was rules and laws, and it's like AI. I mean, don't get me started on that. I mean, literally, you've seen Terminator.
Yeah.
Well, these things can actually happen if there's not parameters put around what you can and can't do. It's that same thing. How much do you control something? What is good for humanity? What's going to help us?
Yeah.
But then how far does that go? And then how does that start impacting us in a negative way? But yeah, if we can literally say, hey, my heart's knackered and I just log online and book a new heart and something gets made for me and delivered.
Yeah.
I can't put it in, so I'm still going to go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Amazon drone,
That'd be
dropping
awesome,
your heart.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can't come in today, love. I'm getting my heart put in.
Yeah. Can you just pick up that from the post office, please?
If it's still
where are we going? But yeah, look, essentially, I think it's just amazing that we can do that.
But whatever good comes out of it, there's always going to be
somebody has to play as a devil's
gonna
advocate.
play.
Somebody has to make a ruling on where things go and how far it goes.
Yeah.
We already know there's a black market for harvested organs, and that people are being pushed all over the world for all the wrong reasons. So there's bad people out there doing bad things all the time.
Yeah.
What does that change that? Maybe. Is it for good? Is it for bad? I don't know.
Another one to watch this space. Yeah.
A discussion for another day.
Jeez.
Stop giving me homework.
Yeah, giving you homework.
Busy
Sorry
enough
about
as it
that.
is.